Okay, good evening, guys. Welcome to the DC Frenchman Show. We have the honor today of meeting Spazzy from Palestine. We would like to hear her plight and a little bit of story about the Palestinian fight and plight and what's going on. Okay, Spazzy, what's going on here, darling?
What's going on? First of all, I appreciate the opportunity to share my story and the story of, my family. What's been going on? Shout out the universities. I've been in solidarity with Palestine. Just a little bit about myself. I'm a Palestinian American, born and raised here in the States. So, alhamdulillah, I have a lot of privilege. So that's why I want to use my voice to spread awareness. So in 2014, my cousin Muhammad Abu Khudayr was kidnapped by 3 Israeli settlers, and he was kidnapped, beaten, and burned alive, and thrown into the woods. And then my cousin Tariq Abu Khudayr, he was also beaten by Israeli soldiers, IDF, and that was my first experience, and that shock wave to what's been going on. So this was long. This was in 2014 July, so this was long before October 7th, and that's where I went to my first protest back then, and how it is. What's going on in Gaza has been ongoing for so long. So when everything with October 7th happened, we're in a digital era. So there's a lot of things that now that the whole internet and a lot of people can be aware of and see. Same thing with misinformation. President Biden talking about seeing 40 beheaded babies when he didn't. That there's a lot of detrimental effects to what you say and how you say it. And so going off of that, 2014, I visited back home. In 2016, I also visited. I experienced the apartheid. I saw it being held in interrogation room for like over 8 hours, and that's nothing compared to what Palestinians face living in an open air prison in Gaza, and also let me come down here. Living in an open air prison in Gaza, and just being basically like Swiss cheese. I read the BDS book by Omar, forgot his name, but a BDS leader there, author, but he described it as Swiss cheese. And the Palestinians are in the holes, and Israeli settlers and Israelis, they're able to move freely. There's checkpoints, and that's the apartheid. That's the reality on the ground. As we're seeing it, women and children, they've been uncovering mass graves in Palestine and in Gaza specifically, and it's just a shame. I went to school in North Carolina, and I'm not even seeing my university or anybody really standing up and advocating. It's a shame. So shout out to all the university students. I saw Georgetown. Shout out Georgetown University in solidarity with Palestine. We're living in history right now. So that's my personal experience with going on. And for my mental stability, it's hard to go on with the day-to-day and not have these conversations. So you might be watching this, well, what can I do? How can I be involved? For starters, we got to boycott the main ones, at least Starbucks, Zara, Burger King. I see people, you might unconsciously purchase things, but you just got to be conscious in your buying behaviors. Keep the conversations up with your friends, your family, even people that might not be educated enough and going on through the day-to-day. You just got to keep the conversation up, donate to reputable places you can donate, and just keep spreading awareness, make content, and talking about this, because the presidential cut that, what is it called? What is it? The presidential campaigns are coming up. You're going to see a lot of people making false promises. Our president right now, you're seeing it. This is history in the making, and all we have to do, it's all about community, spreading awareness, and also the way that I've been mentally dealing with this, making music. I've been making music for a while, but it's difficult just to pretend like everything's okay, because it's not. So
share your link so people can get in contact with you.
Follow me on Instagram. It's at it's Spazzy, ITSSPAZZY. And yeah, that's me. I'm just normal girl here in the city of DC, just trying to spread awareness, meeting French Frenchie. Been amazing. Appreciate the opportunity, but I'm happy to answer any more questions.
Well, guys, is there anything else you want to say? Because you said it all. I don't know what else to
Sorry, I
say.
didn't mean to go on a tangent there.
Yeah, but that's what they want to hear, Miss Girly.
Appreciate it, man.
Miss Spazzy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Guys, don't forget, free, what?
Palestine, I think
Yes,
they say.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right, guys. You all have a nice day live from the
Thank you,
DC
Frenchie.
Frenchman Show here in DC. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity,
Thanks,
Miss
sir.
Spazzy. Bye-bye.